Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Halloween weekend. Welcome to Inside the Club, the show where we talk about the latest games and news going on in the soccer world right now. I'm your host, Pablo Andres Pachucho, and alongside me are soccer analysts Joe Stolfo, Bobby Hoden, and Alejandro Levine. We have a lot in store for you guys tonight, so let's jump right in. So first up, we have El Clásico, Barcelona against Real Madrid. No Messi, no problem. Earlier today, we witnessed of what seemed to be a Real Madrid massacre as Barcelona went on to win the game 5-1 with a hat-trick from lethal striker Luis Suarez, as well as goals from Felipe Coutinho and Arturo Vidal. Marcelo was the only Madrista able to scrape up a goal today and saved Real Madrid some face. Guys, what is going on with Real Madrid? Like, we would at least think that they would come up for El Clásico. What happened, Bobby?
Personally, I just think they're nothing without Ronaldo. Their morale's gone. I just don't think they've been playing as a team like they were with Ronaldo, and Barcelona just took advantage of that.
Do you think, do you guys really believe, though, it's Ronaldo or is it Zinedine Zidane? Because, I mean, they both left around the same time. And so is it the manager or is it really Ronaldo? Does Ronaldo really have that effect?
I mean, you can't really pick one or the other there. I mean, like, it's obviously a mixture of both. I think Zidane, definitely the morale got brought down. Cristiano was definitely their best player that they lost. I think it was a mixture of the two. I don't think you can pick one or the other.
What do you think, Alejandro?
I mean, aside from, like, a few minutes, around, like, the 54th to the 60th minute, Real Madrid was, like, completely pathetic. Like, it was just, like,
yeah,
you haven't seen them like this in a while.
It was pitiful.
And like, I mean, it cannot be just because one guy and one player departed. There is a lot more problems.
Is there something going on with, like, the chemistry of the players and the coach?
I mean, it has to be, like, something that we're not seeing.
Because the coach already had some controversy before joining Real Madrid with Spain.
This is still, like, a really, really talented team, and there really isn't an excuse for them to be performing like this.
Now, we talked a lot about Real Madrid. What about Barcelona? We have to give them a lot of credit for this game. At the end of the day, they won 5-1 without Lionel Messi. Luis Suarez definitely, he did amazing today. He scored a hat trick. What do you guys think of Luis Suarez? Is he considered the best striker in the world?
I wouldn't say the best. There's a few other good strikers out there that I would put above him.
Really?
But I think the whole team in general just works together really well. Coutinho's been killing it.
Yeah, he has.
I thought he was going to take over the goals more than Suarez, but not how it panned out.
Gotcha. Well, now let's head to the Champions League, where Borussia Dortmund absolutely demolished Atletico Madrid 4-0. How did this happen, you may ask? It's all thanks to Dortmund defender Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi not only kept a clean sheet, he also assisted 3 of the 4 goals scored for Dortmund. Borussia are now at the top of the group with 9 points, with Atletico in second with 6. What do you guys think about Dortmund's form this season, Alejandro?
Ridiculous. It's crazy. I mean, this team has like rebounded from a terrible season last year with, like, so much energy. Hakimi, I mean, he started as a left back. He's a right-footed defender, and I mean, they usually don't get 3 assists in a game. I mean, that guy just has a ton of talent. He is on loan from Real Madrid, but I think this Dortmund team has a ton of other talent too.
Who would you say is a star player right now for Dortmund, Joe?
For Dortmund, I think Marco Reus.
Reus.
Yeah.
What about Sancho?
Sancho, I mean, he's playing well, but I think Reus just has more of a history with the team. I think he's a star player. He got unfortunate with injuries and such, but, like, I think he's still, like, one of their best players.
Is Pulisic even up there for one of the best players for the team?
Pulisic, I think he gets a good rep because of his performance for the U.S., but I don't think he's not really up there in the Bundesliga.
I mean, he scored.
Yeah, I see what you guys are saying. Well, staying in Champions League, we have PSV versus Spurs. The game was tied 2-2, and Tottenham Hotspurs are now in 3rd place in their group. Guys, will Spurs even be able to, like, make it out of the group stages, or will they get the boot and go to Europa League?
They'll make it out of the group stages still. They can still do it for sure. I mean, like, they got Harry Kane, which can obviously, he can do some damage.
He has Harry Kane. Spurs have Harry Kane, everything, but they're in 3rd place. Like, I don't see them winning at this point. Like, they're not going to make it out.
I mean, I think they still have a chance. I'd say they'll probably make it through.
Okay. We'll see how they do. All right, guys. Well, we'll be right back for more Inside the Club.
You know who's going off in fantasy this week? Drew Brees. Brees with time.
You know, you guys are sleeping on Odell Beckham Jr., though. I think he's scoring 3 TDs this week. tell me, the Bears defense is what's going to go off. I mean, holy
Chicago Bears.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
As an American, it's hard to hear that we have a serious hunger issue in our country. And as a parent, it's even harder to hear that 1 in 5 of our kids struggles with hunger, especially when billions of pounds of good food are wasted every year. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide billions of meals to families in need right in your community. Visit feedingamerica.org to support Feeding America and your local food bank. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Want to know all the latest things pop culture? Tune in to Let's Talk About It every other Monday at 10 p.m.
Hey guys, welcome back to Inside the Club. Now, next up we have Burnley versus Chelsea, where Chelsea absolutely just, oh my God, what a game. They won 4-0 against Burnley. They're in incredible form. Loftus-Cheek had an amazing performance. Morata is doing so well. Guys, talking about Morata, what do you guys think about his form? Like, he's doing very well.
Yeah, he's been staying on the ball very well. His touches have been great. He's been finishing well too, and this honestly might be the best form he's going to be in all season.
Really?
Maybe not all season. I mean, like, he's back on the score sheet after a little bit of a drought. But I don't know. If he keeps up the good work, obviously, like, he'll be back in his good form. But I just don't think he can keep up the good form.
What do you think of his performance in this game, though, against Burnley?
He played decent, but I don't know. It feels like it was one of his only decent games this season. So, like, I don't know if he's going to keep up that form. If it was only, like, versus a bad team like Burnley, he can be able to, put, like, one in the back of the net. But I don't know.
Alejandro, do you believe that Alvaro Morata should stay in Chelsea, or should he get the boot and leave?
I mean, he hasn't really been impressing this year. But, I mean, the past few games he's been pretty good. I mean, he's not blowing the incredible chances that he got earlier. But I think this Sarri attack is really good for everybody. It gets a lot of chances going, I mean, for Morata, who needs a lot of chances to score, I think he might be overperforming a little bit right now, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It really has only been like 3-4 games, so like I just feel we have to see a lot more.
Yeah, hopefully Morata can keep up this good form and maybe even improve on that. Well, next up we have Napoli versus Roma. Napoli right now are currently in 2nd place, and AS Roma are in 8th. The game was tied 1-1. It was kind of a boring game, guys. Like there was a lot of hype to it, but it wasn't really lived up to. Like what happened in this game, Alejandro?
I mean, Ancelotti's Napoli have been really impressing. After they fired Sarri, lots of people thought, like, why would you fire a guy who, like, just did so much for your club? But they brought in Ancelotti. It's worked out really, really well. But, I mean, this game was just, like, I think both teams sort of just figured each other out, and it wasn't really, like, like, as exciting as I expected it to be. I mean, it's two teams that are really good at attacking, so... I mean, I don't know. Right now.
Gotcha. I see what you. Do you think Napoli are gonna win the league?
No, no way.
No?
I mean, Juventus is way too far ahead right now. They don't really flop a lot in that league.
All right. Next question is for both Bobby and Joe, where we go to Ligue 1, where Monaco tied against Dijon. Right now, Monaco are actually in 19th place, like relegation zone. What is going on with Monaco, guys?
I don't know. They're usually one of the top teams. Like, honestly, I couldn't tell you what's happening at this point. Like, they don't really have too many stars other than Falcao to, like, bring them to the top of the table. But I don't know. The way they're playing, they might get relegated, which is shocking to, like, think about.
Yeah, Monaco's always been, like, a very well team. And there has been a lot of controversy with Monaco selling a lot of their star players because in the means of making a lot of money, they're losing a lot of what's the word, depth in their squad and potential. Like, Bobby, what do you think of this?
I think they need to just change it up. I don't think they can keep doing what they're doing and staying in this league.
Will Monaco get relegated?
At the rate they're going, yes.
No, I don't think they will at the end of the season.
Controversial. All right, guys. When we come back, we're going to be talking about weekend to come. All right? So see you soon.
Hey, good morning, James.
Morning.
James, wake up. It's Rise and Shine time. James, Rise and Shine. James, wake up. We're starting the show.
Good morning and welcome back to Rise and Shine at 9. I'm James Gattato here with your next update.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year, 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 68. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
If you think trains will stop if they see a car on the tracks, you're right. They will. About a mile after they hit you. Stop. Trains can't.
Hey guys, welcome to Weekend to Come, where we talk about future games and we're going to predict the scores. First game is PSG versus Lille. Lille has impressed everybody so far this season, and being currently in second place with 25 points. And now they're going up against French giants PSG, who are in first with 33. Guys, what do you guys predict for this game?
Right off the bat, I'm going to say PSG is going to win. Like, they just have too many good players. They run that league. I mean, like, Lille's been doing well this season, but like they haven't played PSG yet. Like, I think it's just going to be downhill from there when they play them.
You're not going to root for the underdog?
No, because like I just don't want to get disappointed. Like, PSG just has too many stars to lose that game.
What do you think, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm with Joe on that one. Way too many stars.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, no.
Let's go with the underdog. Come on, Lille.
Nicolas Pepe and those guys have been really, really good this year for Lille. And going to Paris is really, really tough. They've got a really, really good atmosphere there, and it's going to be super tough for them. But I don't know. It'll be a really good test to see what Lille can do. And what's his name? The manager of PSG, Tuchel.
Tuchel, he from Borussia Dortmund.
Tuchel's really been using a weaker team in a lot of the league games, so he's been resting a lot of his players a lot. I don't think he's going to do that for this game. I think he's going to
go all out.
He's going to be really motivated. It's going to be a great game.
So, all right. So, what do you guys predict is going to be the final score?
4-1 PSG.
4-1.
I'm going to go 2-1 PSG.
2-1.
I'm going to go 3-1 PSG, but it's going to be a close game.
All right. I'm going to make this controversial here. I'm going to say Lille is going to win 1-0. They're going to lock it down. They're going to keep the clean sheet, and they're going to score one goal. Trust me. Just watch. Next week, when we show the results for this game, we're going to bring this back. All right, guys. Next up, we have Arsenal versus Liverpool.
Big one here.
Big game here. Very big game. Where Arsenal is finding their form finally. Lacazette, Aubameyang. But I'm sorry, guys. Like, they're in form, but I don't think they're going to be able to beat Liverpool here. Like, Liverpool right now, they're unstoppable. Most solid.
I don't know. The form Arsenal's in, they're on an 11-game unbeaten streak. 10 of those were wins. I think they're in great form. If they're going to beat Liverpool, now is going to be the week. So I think Arsenal are going to win. I'm going to have a hot take of 3-1 Arsenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Alejandro, what do you have to say? Because he's going at your team. He's jabbing at your team right now. Arsenal, look at this. Arsenal.
To be perfectly honest, even though it hasn't really shown up in the points lost and the losses and everything, even though it hasn't really shown up on paper, Liverpool's not really playing that well. The last game, they sort of, until like the second half of the second half, they sort of were a little lethargic.
Whoa, so you're not going to back up your team here? It's your team.
No. I'm still saying Liverpool are going to win. But I'm saying it's a lot closer than some of us make.
What do you predict the score is going to be?
I think it's going to be 3-1.
3-1. You think your boy Danny Sturridge is going to score a goal?
I mean, he always contributes well. We'll see.
When he's not injured. All right, guys, let's go to Serie A, where Lazio is going to be playing Inter Milan. Bobby, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this game?
I'm going to have to go with Inter on this one.
Really?
How so? I feel like Icardi's just been playing very well.
Icardi will put a few in.
Yeah, I can see him putting in 2 or 3 maybe.
Hat-trick maybe?
I could see a hattie out of him this game.
Let's not get crazy, guys. Let's not get crazy.
I don't know. I feel like he's been leading up to it.
I mean, Lazio's playing really good right now, though.
Yeah.
Let's not try to throw them away.
Yeah, it'll be a close one, I think.
I'm actually gonna go here and say it's gonna end in a draw. I'm gonna go with 2-2.
I'll go a 1-1 draw. I like that idea.
I'm going 2-0.
Who's up?
What is it? Inter.
Inter. What do you think, Alejandro?
Yeah, I'm going 2-1. Icardi for both goals and Immobile for the one Lazio one.
Alejandro, you and me, we never see eye to eye on these results, guys. All right, next up we're going to the Bundesliga, where Wolfsburg is going up against Borussia Dortmund, another team who's been very surprising this season. They're in incredible form. Borussia Dortmund are actually in first place instead of Giants Bayern Munich. Alejandro, do you think Borussia Dortmund are going to be able to keep up this form and win?
I mean, definitely. Wolfsburg hasn't been that bad this year, but I think this is just. I mean, they did draw last game, Borussia Dortmund, but I think they're starting to feel Bayern up on their tail. They're only 2 points down now, and they're really going to start to feel that pressure. So I think they're going to come out a little motivated.
I mean, hopefully they can bring their form from Champions League to the Bundesliga, and hopefully they'll win. I'm honestly going to predict Borussia Dortmund are going to win this 3-0, flat out 3-0. I think Pulisic is going to score a goal. Sacha's going to score a goal. Royce. Goals for everybody, honestly.
All around.
I think it'll be a close game. Wolfsburg is also a dominant force in the Bundesliga usually. But I think Dortmund are going to end up winning because I think they have the motivation that they can finish first in the league.
I can only see Wolfsburg winning if they have their legend back in the team. Lord Bender.
Lord Bender.
Yeah, he's an
man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend himself. But really, you think Wolfsburg might actually
I think it'll be close. I think it'll keep it a close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means.
You think it could end up in a draw? Or?
Maybe a draw. I would say 2-1 Dortmund.
All right, so you still believe Dortmund's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think, Bobby?
I'm also going to go with 2-1 Dortmund.
2-1 Dortmund. All right, we're seeing a trend here. Dortmund winning. Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm going to go 4-2
Dortmund. All right. One game we all agreed on. Wow, that's something new. Well, that's amazing, guys. Well, when we come back, we're gonna talk about the chairman of Leicester City, who sadly has passed away today in a terrible helicopter crash, and yeah. So please tune in back after the break. Thank you.
They weren't going to tune in. Now they're.
Welcome to Understood.org, a free online resource for parents of kids with learning and attention issues, with personalized recommendations, tools, and daily access to experts to help your child thrive. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Guys, I don't feel so good. Shouldn't have had that chili for lunch.
right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach re-employment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Inside the Club. Today we lost a kind and amazing person from the soccer community. Leicester City chairman and owner Vikai Srivaddhanaprabha was one of the 5 people who tragically died in a helicopter crash today after Leicester City's draw to West Ham. Srivaddhanaprabha was always known to be a kind and generous man, as well as the man who took Leicester City from League One to Premier League flight to Premier League champions. The players loved him as well as the fans as he cheered on his team from the stands in King Power Stadium. This is a very tragic day for everyone in the soccer community, and it was very unexpected. Guys, what was going through your minds when this occurred? Alejandro?
I mean, my biggest memory of him is when, after they lost to Watford in the championship playoffs to get to the Premier League. I mean, he went out and made as many moves as he could, because he showed his commitment to the club. He showed that he wanted to get this team to the Premier League, and that my memory was that really, really hurtful Watford game to them, where he just like bounced back, and you know, a few years later they were Premier League champions. It's absolutely amazing, the story, what he was able to do for that club in that city. Yeah, he was a very generous and very kind man. After winning the Premier League, he actually went out and bought all the Leicester City players Audi A8 cars, which was amazing. It's just so sad and very tragic. Do you guys have anything to say real quick?
Yeah, like what he did for Leicester City was amazing, and I don't think anything like that will happen again for a while.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for everything, guys. And yeah, I mean, our condolences go out to him and his family, and of course the Leicester City fans. This must be very hard, and we just want everyone to know that we're there for you guys, and we hope everything gets better. And yeah, so after this, guys, we'll be doing the challenge of the week. So stay tuned, okay?
It's taste, not toast.
I'm Anthony Citron, and for one view a day, you can help producers at WTOP get the recognition they deserve for their work. For just 30 minutes a day, you can help these students make sure their work does not go unnoticed. Please, click the link below and help these students get the recognition they deserve. All it takes is one view a day.
Hey guys, welcome back to Inside the Club, and we have a challenge of the week. I didn't actually come up with it today. It was actually Alejandro, so Alejandro, please explain.
So the challenge this week is going to be, whose number is that? We're going to show a picture of the player. You guys are going to know their names and everything else, but you guys are going to have to guess their jersey number. So let's see how you guys do.
And Bobby, what happens if if either of us lose?
You get a free shot on the house of Frank's.
Woo-hoo! All right, Joe, it's gonna be tough for you, man. You're gonna have to. All right, let's get right to this, guys. Whew. All right, Alejandro, let's go.
Let's see the first player.
All right, so that is, I already know who that is right off the bat. That's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's number 7.
Number 7, that's correct.
Woo!
I didn't even know who that was from the picture.
1-0, let's go.
Look at that CD over there, it's bigger.
All right.
All right, let's see the next one. All right, this is Quincy Promes, and tell me his club number. That is his international team number. You got to tell me his club number for Sevilla
number
FC.
7.
Wrong.
It's actually for Sevilla. Isn't it number 15?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Keep guessing. Keep guessing.
Keep guessing. I'm gonna go 10.
Nope.
8.
No.
9.
6.
No.
It's 6.
Nope.
All right, is it single digit, double digit? You gotta give us a hint.
It's double digit.
Double digit.
Pretty early.
25.
No.
11.
No. Close.
12.
No.
13.
No.
10.
No.
Higher.
Wait.
11.
It's not 11?
Nope. The number is 21 for his club.
Man.
Oh my God.
So that is a draw for you guys.
I'm still one up. Still one up.
All right. Let's see the next
Not
one.
drinking that hot sauce. All right, who's up next?
Yeah.
Anthony Martial.
He's number 9.
He's actually number 11.
Yeah.
There we go. He was number 9 until his last one came in.
Woo-hoo! I was about to say 11 too. Oh my God.
All right.
Should we play?
That was a trick one. All right, let's see the next one.
Jermaine Defoe.
Remember, he changed his number a few times. He's now at Bournemouth. He barely plays anymore, so you guys might
number
not know
10?
this one. No.
Number 19.
No.
9.
18.
Yep.
Yes!
There you go.
3-0. 3-0.
Oh,
all right,
no.
just to entertain us, let's see the last one.
Yeah.
All right, so the last one was Nabil Fekir.
Oh,
You guys know
I
that
wouldn't
one?
have got that either. All right.
Isn't he number? No, he's number 11.
No.
9.
No,
right.
He's actually number 18.
Let's just get this hot sauce over with.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, let's do this. Pour it.
Pour it up.
All right, chug it. We only got a few seconds left. Chug it.
All right.
Bottoms up. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Woo! That was, thank God it was not me. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Inside the Club. We'll be back next week with more soccer highlights and news. Good night, guys. Woo.